All right. Hello, friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Before we begin this, I want to give you a little bit of an announcement for the channel. I'm making all of my recent videos. There's something on my screen. I am making all of my recent videos now 30 minutes instead of the hour-long videos that we have been doing. That's just because I am having a little bit of difficulty in balancing doing videos for this channel every day, releasing them every day, and also with the new physical store that I opened up for my handmade art and stuff, which is super exciting, of course, but it has been, as I said, difficult to balance those two, and so I'm going to try in order to keep doing videos daily, lowering them to 30 minutes instead of an hour, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, we have a key. I am ready to use it. Let's see if we can get into the preparation room. Cool, it's unlocked. Sweet. Yep. Okay, that's not something. Scares me that it wouldn't let me just right into the room. Let's see if... a piece of paper. What's this? Is this some kind of medical record? Sweet, okay. I'll look at that later. Then we have... what the hell are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? But I'm tired. Okay. Over here. Oh, this is a thing. The white light on the top is glowing. Yeah, but the red, blue, and purple ones still aren't lit. Okay. It's hitting the thing on the right. Okay. I feel like I understand, maybe? I need to fill that beaker with something. Door? You know what? We're gonna figure that out later. Sinks? The doctors and nurses probably wash their hands here before an operation. Nothing suspicious here. Yeah? It won't open. It looks like it's locked. There's a red plate on it. Do you think that means something? Okay. Damn, it's not opening. Locked, of course. The blue plate on here seems a little suspicious, though. Damn, it's not opening. It won't even budge. It's got this purple plate on it, too. I love that they each individually had their own doors that they got to say things to. Oh, it's locked. It won't even budge. Do you think this is the exit? Maybe. It does have a key, so... Can I pick this up? Nope, okay. Well, I don't know what to do. Does that key also go to this room? Oh, sweet! Oh, shoot. My goodness, okay. There's a note on top of the table. Iron 1, salt 2, water 3, carbon dioxide question, ammonia question, ethanol question. What do you think this is a hint for? Probably this. Blue liquid. Red liquid. Sweet. What's this? Looks like a can with a spray nozzle. It says CO2. So it's a can filled with carbon dioxide. Cool. Hey, Junpei, there's dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why don't you just say water? Something stinks. Is it coming from this bottle? It says NH3. Well, that of course stinks. It's ammonia. Okay. Hey, Junpei, you think there are any slugs on this ship? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. What's she's pointing at? The label says NaCl. Salt, huh? Do you think Seven will shrivel up if we put it on him? We could try. Hey, you say something? No? There's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf. How do you know it's iron? The label says P. P stands for iron, right? Okay. No, I wanted to see the note that we saw before. I don't understand that. Salt. Go for a drink. What are you talking about? Talk about that bottle. It says words, right? Ethanol. That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. Pretty much what booze is made of. So you're gonna drink it. No, I won't. It might say that's what it is on the label, but there could be anything in there. Okay. So hold on. Yeah, so salt is made up of 1 sodium atom and 1 chloride atom. Cool. Okay. I think I'm understanding here. So iron, because it's just Fe, it's 1. Salt is made up of 2 things, so it's 2. Water is made up of 3. So carbon dioxide. Where was the carbon dioxide? That's water. The label says CO2. So is that also 3? Write these down. Okay, and then here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I hope I'm doing that right. And then, what was the last one that we needed? Up here, probably. No, that's just iron. Salt. Oh my god. Ammonia. Where is the ammonia? Up here? NH3. So that's... 4. I just feel like it's weird that carbon dioxide and water would be the same. Yeah, but it is 3. Now what does that mean? Look at the first line. Maybe, yeah. So do we do carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol for this? So... shoot, was it carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol? It was. Sweet. And a heart. Can I combine that with the chest? I guess not. Okay. Is there anything else in here that is interesting? I don't think so. I think I've clicked on everything, so...
You think we should go back?
Why not?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
Hmm?
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Okay.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
That's a big word.
Yeah, that's right. It's EDT.
That still doesn't help me.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Okay.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
Okay.
You remember something?
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building.
Oh my god, they were like telepathic rats, weren't they?
Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory.
Yep, they're telepathic rats.
They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like, man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
Listen, we're picking up clues.
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What? The freezer?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
I believe in you.
Do you?
Know about Ice 9?
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice.
Baby. Dun 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 dun.
That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
Yeah?
That woman?
Alice!
Why? Okay.
Who's Alice?
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett.
Okay.
The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open, it was so well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible.
Understandable.
But there was one body that didn't thaw.
Mm-hmm.
And that was...
The girl in the coffin!
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. Then a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. And after a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Okay.
You just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
That's exactly my question too, because why would you think that?
Now, why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
All right. Tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain. You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912, and 4 years later in 1916 he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic.
Okay.
But nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However,
What?
well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
Okay.
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey, what are you two doing over there?
Talking about dead bodies.
Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice. Huh.
I'm sure we won't have to use that in this game.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy.
Oh my god.
They say that she was frozen.
Mm-hmm.
The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No, that's nuts.
Yeah, totally.
There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, getting out of here. So we grabbed things, but I'm not really sure. I can't put any of this on here. The only thing that I can think of is these going into the thing in here, but okay. Yeah, that means the blue liquid is going back in the bottle for now. Oh. Okay. Hey, it turned red. Forget about that. Didn't you hear that just now? No. Well, I was gonna look at this. Just, yep. Okay. Let's go blue. It's blue now. I think I heard another noise. Yeah, oh, I would assume. Yep, another leg. Can I get a purple now that we've done both of those? Thank you. I get it. You combine the red liquid and the blue liquid to make a purple one. Good job, Junpei. The purple light came on and I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. The locker with the purple plate has got to be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happened. Sweet. Stomach. Okay. That's a giant nose. Alright. So I think we're good in here. Do I have all the body parts now? Hey, girl. So we've collected the 6 parts of the medical mannequin. So the ones we've got must be for Lucy, right? Yeah. Seems like it. Well, I say we give Lucy her parts back. Any objections? Nope. Agreed. Alright, let's get started. Combine. Hooah. Hey, nothing happened. That's odd. Maybe it's the wrong weight. Weight? Yeah, well, you know how there's a scale on this side of the bed. Maybe we need to get the scale to a specific number. How are we gonna do that? I think we're supposed to swap her body parts with John's. Oh. Let's give it a shot. The screen will display 2 medical mannequins. You can switch their body parts by selecting the part you want to switch out. Okay. Well... let's just switch them all. Done. Hey Junpei, I just heard something. It came from John's operating table. We better check it out. I like how simple that was. I was just like, yeah, sure, let's change them all. Huh? The lid on the scale. I assumed. Hey, it opened. Oh, I get it. It must have opened because we matched John's weight to what's on the chart. Yeah, I looked at his chart. Purple liquid. Okay. I was like, what is that? Am I just gonna keep that forever now? Do you think John is still John even if the parts of his body are switched? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay. I still can't look at John. Anyway, did I just see a foot? Oh my god. In this corner behind me, hold on, I remember what button that is. When I go to turn, you can see like a split second of feet. That's funny. Okay, going, nope, this way, into the preparation room. And we go?
Hey, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
She was with us.
Huh? Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go?
Is she still with John?
Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here.
You good, girl?
What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Okay, listen. I understand. Kind of comes out of nowhere. I feel like you were doing really good so far, unlike when we went into the other lab with Lotus. And she was very, like, quiet the entire time. Whereas this, she's been, like, not necessarily loud, but very, like, aggressive and fighting with Seven. And I was like, okay, that's not a weird switch, but, like, I'm glad you're at least not sad. And now it just suddenly hit you, okay?
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
Okay.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
I'll give her the 4-leaf clover.
Oh, yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is.
I don't really understand why I'm doing this, but here you go.
A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm.
It's a gift from Santa, congrats.
Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope.
Yeah.
You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead.
No, 100% he's not, but...
He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
Thank you.
Look at it every single time that you feel down.
Thank you.
Now come on.
You said
Seven's
that.
waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Okay.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
There's a lot of questions, especially because you so far haven't talked about anything. So,
What?
Oh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the four-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
weirdly, Junpei, you and I are not the same. See, this is a question that I had before, and then, like, I didn't ask it because it was going to be spoilers for you guys watching if you haven't seen the game. But this is actually a really big help to that question that I had. And I still can't say it. But it's very interesting that she so far has not talked about it until now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Like, I started questioning whether or not it had even happened.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
No, I'm not recording for YouTube or anything right now.
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
100%.
Of course you can.
Okay then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Let's go, Clover!
Wait. On this ship?
Yes, on this ship.
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing.
The rats.
Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
The rats.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right?
Yep.
But is he really John?
I would think so, yes.
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks?
I don't know what that is.
Or the ship of Theseus?
I do know what that is. What's Locke's socks?
You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No?
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works.
I have a feeling like I know solely because you said it with the ship of Theseus, but...
Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks.
Did you eat them? What is that bite mark out of it?
One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Throw it away.
Well, I'd pitch it, I guess.
But it's your favorite pair of socks.
That is valid, but also, I'd throw it away.
Come on, who loves their socks that much?
It doesn't matter. Just suppose you do love them that much.
Well, I guess then I'd patch it.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches. Until eventually, the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the Locke's socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's what I would think that the ship of Theseus looks like, so...
If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with?
I would say yes, but...
And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus?
I'd say the original, but weirdly it does not work the same way for the socks. If you keep patching a pair of socks until none of the original sock is there, that is no longer the original sock. And yet the ship, that's the same ship. Which is a strange conundrum.
The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
I think that's John.
John's head and heart are both his, but apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins.
Okay.
Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once.
Yum.
Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected.
I actually really like that interpretation. I've never thought like that before, but I do really like that.
Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Okay, I was thinking more of like the body parts things, but we can go back to the telepathic rats.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
We're talking about the ship of Theseus and telepathic rats.
How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around.
That is valid.
Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
Let me blow your mind here. If you had a pair of socks...
No, it wasn't. We were just playing with the mannequins.
Yeah.
Huh?
We're having a tea party.
Let's go, Junpei.
Okay.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
You're a dick. All right.
Anyway.
I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then.
And we've escaped into the dark room. Oh, okay, not yet.
All right. Let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, get a little excited?
Not really.
Damn. Depression unlocked.
My brother might be dead.
Oh, he'll be fine.
I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
You found it! What a depressing ending to that. Oh,
There too, huh?
the ceiling. But with us exiting that room, I feel like this is a good time to end this video, especially as I said earlier at the beginning of this video that I am aiming to make all of these 30 minutes long. I know we're a little over the 30 minutes, but we were in the middle of chatting. I didn't want to just stop talking about the ship of Theseus and telepathic rats in order to end the episode. But I do feel like if you are using this as your first introduction to 999, I feel like we have enough clues that you're starting to pick up why I keep talking about the telepathic rats and making such a big deal out of them. Keep reminding you of that conversation. And I think the game too is hey, pay attention. This is something important. And even though Clover didn't talk about it too much, I am really happy that she brought it up. Just the idea in general of this ship and what happened 9 years ago. Because, like I said, I was starting to question whether or not it even happened. I was like, we're missing key data here where Clover's not talking about it, but she should know. So I'm personally glad that that popped up. But with all that being said, I am going to have to end this video here for now. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode for some more 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.